dirty. I know, bro. I know. I know. It's dirty. I know, bro. I know. I know. Hey, yo. Long time. Long time. I think I need to tell everyone this. Long time. Long time. I can't lie. I, brother, I actually forgot kicking this Nigeria existed. I forgot the fans exist. I forgot almost a lot. And in those few months, I was, just studying, doing football, just becoming a great player in my club. And that's what I was trying to do. And, I completely forgot about this. And I'm very sorry about that. But I'm back. Okay, I'm back better than ever. Come on, boys. So we have to talk about the Ronaldo situation right now. Like, oh, it feels uncomfortable. Like, how you guys, man? Like, okay, let's just get this off my chest. How are you guys? How are you guys? I'm not gonna used to. We might do this a lot, like for reconnecting for all you guys, man. Like, it's long time no see, man. I know. Life is just not something that I was thinking about. I'm back, guys. I promise you, I'm back. Maybe we're gonna do a live stream on now the icon. How I edit the stuff with the icon. Now I create the icon. That will be later, and all of that stuff. The icons, the you guys voted. It's not icons. So I'll be doing day in the life. So I was thinking about doing the icons season 4 in the World Cup edition, but it's already happening. Oh yeah, we're back again. Sorry, man. It's just reconnecting all the time, and a huge problem. I need like maybe a PC there, and like speed, my boy speed. But yeah, I was thinking about doing the icons, and it's not gonna work out. And yeah, I'm still gonna do day in the life of football for it. So like yeah, that's still happening. I was also coming. I actually came back like some days ago doing a speed live stream. I think you guys watched that. It didn't go to plan. Nah, man. Thank you for all this work. I can't lie. 2022 is one of my favorite years as a person and personally as a YouTuber because I I, I I'm shocked, man. I feel like I'm done on YouTube, which I'm not. I feel like I can do so much more, so much things. I have freedom. YouTube just gives you freedom. Not a lot, that's true, but yeah. Thanks, guys. Like really, man. And the future of Ronaldo and what he said, yo, bro. When I saw that interview, I think it was the trailer. Like, was it the day before? Yesterday, right? Like, right. I was shocked completely because I never seen a player who has the confidence, the balls to actually say this about his club. And at a moment where the World Cup is literally happening, he literally says this and it's just out of control. To me, it just feels again wrong place, wrong time. Again, Ronaldo, it's not his fault. I can't blame him completely. Maybe he did this interview some years, not years, but maybe months ago, and they quickly just needed to upload it at the World Cup just at that time, but it never materialized. I don't know. It's just the weirdest coincidence for right now. I have seen so many videos of people like saying Bruno Fernandes don't treat Ronaldo the same anymore, and I kind of believe that. I don't know, like because it seems like also the chemistry with Portugal and Ronaldo is so off, and I cannot blame Ronaldo. He's speaking out his mind, and I appreciate that. No player, and I respect Ronaldo for this. No player has done this in my entire life, and I promise you. And I'm not even a Ronaldo fan. I'm not the biggest Ronaldo fan. Me, I've been always a Messi fan. Okay, scratch that Champions T-shirt away. Scratch this T-shirt away. I have always been the biggest Messi fan. Complete. All jokes aside, which It's not a joke. I am a Messi fan for life. Ronaldo has given me something. Like, just him saying that just tells me the level of confidence he's had in himself and just gives me like very good optimistic hopes about his future. But again, I cannot lie. Ronaldo, but just doing this interview, he could have done this before the World Cup. He could have done this anytime, but he came right at the World Cup, right at the season when it was starting. And literally, this moment has overshined so many things that United has tried to process and try to make better. Literally, United are fifth right now. No one is talking about that. And they actually not doing that bad. I can't lie. United have been shit last season. But let's be honest, they're not as we might portray them as the shittiest club of all time. Like people were saying they're Banter club. Brother, they're not Burnley level bad. I just wanna say that to everyone. People take this full game of football like, yeah, if the biggest clubs are just not playing well and they're not playing and they're not on fourth, fifth, they're somewhere sixth and seventh. They literally are shit. But that is not even true. They're literally better than half of the squad. So I personally think just making fun of United is just wrong. And I'm not even a United fan. I really don't care about the situation. Like you might think I'm making views out of this. Literally, I could have made views about a lot of topics long time ago. You guys might say I'm making views out of this. Ronaldo. Come on, there was so many topics I could have done a long time ago. Like maybe last month, the month before, but it's just materialized here because I had to do it. I just felt like something needed to come out of my mouth once in YouTube in a long time because I can't end the year without a video somewhere in December. Like so like no. But all jokes aside, this cannot be happening. I promise you. I really do not love what Ronaldo did, but I appreciate his just level of just telling his truth. So if you guys didn't watch the interview and you're literally here right now, Ronaldo said things about Manchester United and how like get first of all I just want to state what Rooney and Gary Neville said did not literally have to come out of that reporter's mouth. I don't care what's his name. He did not have to say that because personally, you might think I'm a bad guy, like really. But why you bring up that topic? I personally think he was gonna say it, and that would be better. But the problem I have with this topic, right? He feels betrayed by Rooney and Gary Lineker. When personally they're speaking their own mind. I personally think that this is just stupid. Ronaldo knows, and everyone knows that he's not on the top level anymore. So why is like this guy trying to make him look good on this interview? Which is not like I'm saying he doesn't need to look good. No one is looking good in this interview. Not Ronaldo, not Port, not United, not the Glazers. Nothing. Like absolutely no one. No one looks good in this interview. And I promise you, this interview did not help Ronaldo. It didn't help United. It didn't help their teammates. And the problem I have with Ronaldo here is not the Ronaldo person, but the news reporter as well. The guy who I think interviewed him in 2019 as well. So it's not his first time getting reported. Okay, this man literally was asking, is there like anyone in the team like who look up to you? Which again is a great thing to ask. Like, but the way that Ronaldo responded is like he hates the teammates. He sounds like he doesn't like the teammates. And I get it. I get it. They don't look up to you. They do not they're not kind of well. I personally think there's so many people who looked up to him. Of course, he said Dollart. I know the United defender. That's it. Personally, I think he's wrong there because I've seen so many people literally saying, like keep on saying Ronaldo's my team. And biggest example, he did not even mention Sancho, but Sancho looks like a guy who really loves Ronaldo and the team and idolizes him and looks up to him and stuff like that. And Ronaldo does not give any consent. So I don't know how Sancho would feel after hearing this, seeing this, just seeing this complete. Just I don't know. And I was watching, you know, football channel, and he was like he kept on talking about Ronaldo, and Rashford like was saying, "We get it, yeah. You like talking about Ronaldo. Ronaldo didn't even mention him here, so I don't know how Sancho feels right now. He feels like also betrayed because he thought Ronaldo knew that he looks up to. He does not like. He doesn't know that, and it just makes me feel. And Rashford looks Personally, I don't know about Rashford. Rashford looks like that guy who really just didn't want Ronaldo there. Of course, before Ronaldo came there, it was all happy and sunshine. But I personally think he's upset that Ronaldo took his position through depression, and Rashford has been through a lot. And I personally think people saying he's back. He's not back to his full form, but let's be honest, he wasn't that kind of guy who was very consistent in every single game. He was always like that guy who scored maybe this game and that game, mostly the big club games. And I understand that, but like, yeah, this interview just never kind of got me personal because he never mentioned anyone besides Dalot, and I get it. Bruno Fernandes looks like someone who really looks up to him, like, and just hearing, I don't know how Bruno feels. I don't really care. Personally, in my opinion, I really just don't care. But it just feels wrong for him to not mention anyone. And again, I don't care if I get 0 viewers right now. I don't care. I know this is gonna get hit out. I don't like this. I really don't like this. How Ronaldo just literally did not literally and he said that to the players that they weren't putting effort, which again is true. I cannot lie. United look like that team that wants to put effort, but then it doesn't materialize, like an input output and process situation. And I kind of do not get that. United is kind of the weirdest club I've ever seen though. But like, I don't get it. I really don't get this. And Ronaldo personally is supposed to act like a professional, kind of like say in a softer tone. Okay, I sound like a person who's criticizing Ronaldo, and I do get it. None of these players look like they're putting effort. None of them. Maguire, one of the poster boys of this banter club, is literally putting no effort at all. And I do not really care how good was he in Leicester. You literally need to be good in this team. Literally, because this team will criticize you to the ground. I realize that when I'm seeing these memes. Rashford looks like he's putting effort, but not every game. He's not always the kind of guy who's very consistent. And I get it. Ronaldo knows that. And it's not only him. Sancho looks like every time he's depressed and not confident in every game, and it, this is why he's not picked for the England squad. This is completely why. And the shocking thing about this, Rashford is picked for the England squad. Why? Like, why? There's so many attackers who were supposed to be picked for England squad who were better than Rashford the last season and this season, but it didn't materialize, and that's the problem I have. With, I will talk to about this England squad. I promise you. Maybe tomorrow. I promise you. I'm not done with live streams for long. I literally have to speak my mind right now because I do not know what this is. Like, I don't get it. I really don't get it, and I do not love. I do not even want to get it. And then we have, like, Fred. I get it. He's a Brazilian. I get it. He's playing well every single game, and hey, sorry, I just need to just materialize. I was picked for the national team. There are so many great midfielders, and I hate this about like just the World Cup. Most of the players who were good at this did not play, and I saw so many videos of people reacting up to like Brazilian footballers reacting to they pick to the national team, and I saw one man crying, and then I found that guy, and I think he was a defensive midfielder. I don't care, but you put him over Fred. I don't know, maybe because he couldn't cry for nothing. I personally think he had a great season. If he's crying like that, that means he put so much effort. And not only Fred is the one going, is like only not only that guy who literally got chosen over, not that Fred was chosen over him. Bobby, Bobby Flamino. But mostly I like calling him by his real name, Roberto Flamino. Why? Why? This man is so influential. I know he's very influential. I don't care if he wasn't consistent last season. He looks good now. You had to pick him. This is the problem with the England squad and any other squad I'm seeing. This is looking like 2006 World Cup. Literally picking the best player from just a season, right? But like you did not see if he was very consistent in that season. And I get it. And I'll explain my whole thing. But can someone tell me you pick Fred over Bobby and that those dudes were crying? I'm sorry I'm saying it like that, but like I personally think Fred did not deserve the position. And not only that, it's not only him. I see so many players. Bruno looks like a person who's putting effort, and Ericsson. I think the midfield is the only effort people people with full effort. I get it. Bruno is not the same Bruno we saw. He's not the same the same Bruno Fernandes from 2021 last year. I get it. I absolutely get it. Right? But let's not forget that Bruno also struggled that season. Like completely killing the team. Now he's not helping Ronaldo carry the team and he's not putting and it looks like he's not putting any effort, trying to score the goals. I get it, but he's helping Ronaldo score the goals, and I don't get it why people are literally sometimes criticizing this guy. Bruno Fernandes is such a good player. I personally think he put so much effort in his game, literally. And these you don't have an answer on why he's like this. Literally, if I ask you why he's like this, and I ask you this, you will tell me some shitty remarks. But literally, last season he wasn't in the best. Also, the assists look terrible. I get it, but personally, when I'm looking at Bruno, he's a person who's also off the ball movement is not even that terrible. He looks just fine. And I get it. I really can see that off the ball movement is fantastic. And that goes for Ericsson. Ericsson, bro, you know, it might seem like to a lot of people, we might just call Ericsson a good player because of the heart attack. Some of them might think about that. Like, okay, I sound stupid, but like some people might think about that. Like, they might think, why are we calling Ericsson a good player? He's not even playing well in United. And the only reason why we're calling him a still a good player is because of that heart attack. It's not about the heart attack. Chill down. He actually is a good player and plays well. And he's very consistent. I don't care. I really don't care. Of course, he's not the same Ericsson from Denmark, Tottenham, Brentford, Inter. Okay, Inter, he just looks the same. But that's what I'm trying to say. Literally, I don't get this. I don't get this whole interview, and that's what makes me to my next point. The criticism to Ronaldo from Rooney. I get it. I get it. You're still in the highest level, playing for the biggest club in and when I was speaking about if a man, right, literally says that of course you have a problem with this and you have like a problem and you need to leave the club, it doesn't mean shit. Literally, I get it. He knows that it doesn't mean shit. But in my perspective, right? If you're a player, if you're a player, right, like me, I'm supposed to take this as a motivation. Ronaldo takes this as criticism, and again, I do not think it's like criticize. It's like Ronaldo is not getting criticized. Maybe it's his life. Maybe he's getting criticized. But to me, I will literally take this as motivation to get better, like what Ronaldo teaches people, right? And personally, I get it. But again, Wayne Rooney has a point. I can't lie. What's the whole like the like him just need to give space for the younger talents. Of course, Ten Hag is doing that, but him just needs to give space for the younger talents. I get this. Wayne Rooney is looking to the future. Literally, we do not need Ronaldo in the past. And when I heard this interview, I was clear. I was like, Wayne Rooney speaking facts. That's what I felt like. That's what I felt like. He's speaking facts. And excuse me, it and it's brought up, and literally Ronaldo just takes it as like, he doesn't mean shit to me, like if you brother, it's not only you it's not only the club that is the problem, it's you. It's also you. And it's not like no one is the problem. You don't look good in this interview. I promise you. Ronaldo does not look good. He sounds like those guys. For Messi fans, he sounds like those guys who are just too arrogant to, carry a team. I get it. He carried the team last season. But let's be honest. Did he actually carry the team? I cannot say he was keep on pressing the ball. He was trying to get the ball every single time. He's the best press. He's actually the worst person to press. Literally, he has the worst pressing record ever. He cannot tackle. That's what I'm trying to say. He has a shitty pressing technique, and it's you can't tell me someone can carry the team in that kind of sort of way. I cannot accept it. The team was consistent and the team was not consistent at the same time. And I personally think, you know, being consistent, you have to just be playing well every single day, every single game. And I think my brother's coming soon. And okay, he went to the bus. But it's about being consistent and staying consistent. And I don't know why. I just don't like this interview just for the wrong reasons. I get it. And then I think he mentions about the child, or like the problem with the child, and that one child didn't survive the like just coming out, and this is where I actually touched my heart, because literally I get it. I get it. I don't completely get it. I'm not in that situation, but I understand where he's from and what he's going through. And personally, at that time, what he was going through was kind of heartbreak. And I understand personally, my opinion. But personally, I don't know, man. I like the club. I saw some glimpses of his, like, the club didn't really care about just the just giving him a break. And again, I can't lie. Why is the club like this? Like, why is the club like this? Give the man the break he deserved, and he did. Again, they didn't want to give him the break, but at least they did. But why is the club this selfish as fuck, though? Now this is the part where I'm actually completely with Ronaldo, because why is the club so selfish? Like, bro, I understand. Like, Arsenal is not this selfish as fuck. Really, no other club. And I'm not trying to compare those two. I'm not trying to compare clubs here. Like, completely, I compare clubs on historic moments and stuff like that. But I do not do this with the whole club. And again, this is what frustrates me, right? Like, I saw that no one likes him at the club, and they wanted him to leave, right? I saw some clips of that. I think it was on in the trailer, and there's some sneak peeks about it. And I can't wait for part two, because I really want to get the glimpse in the moments, because I really completely don't get this whole interview. Because first of all, I already saw a sneak peek of that. Didn't you want to leave the club? Like, wasn't it you who wanted to leave the club? I don't know. Maybe he asked the agent to leave the club, or because they wanted him out or something. But then the club kept him. This is, I think, a situation which I need to also see for myself, because I don't completely get this. This whole interview is fucking crazy. I can't lie. I can't lie. And the way also Ronaldo literally disrespected Rooney and getting him kind of like said, brother, I get it what they said. I get it. I would be very pissed if they said something about that and we were teammates. But personally, right, you cannot start saying shit like, hey, I'm at my 30s and I'm still playing my 30s and they retired somewhere at 29 or some bullshit, and I'm still look good. I still look good, and and brother, brother, and I'm with the United fans right now here. You're literally disrespecting the club legends. That's what you're disrespecting, and I personally do not like that. I really do not like that, and these guys served the club for maybe longer than you did. You left when they were still serving the club. You left at the time, and literally you back and you saying this crap, and I do not get it. You're acting so completely childish. Like, why? We do not need to see. You do not need to know you look good. You do not look good in this interview. You do not look good this season. Completely. And again, I did see a sneak peek of what he said about Ten Hag. And again, I can't, I can't say that Ten Hag wants him out, and it seems like Ten Hag doesn't respect him. And it's because I don't know what's happening in the dressing room. Like Ronaldo said, now I'm with Ronaldo. I know, I'm switching places because I don't get this. I completely don't get this. What? Okay, I'm busy with the live stream. So okay, that was good. But I don't get this. I completely don't get this because I'm switching now places because I don't get it. I'm with Ronaldo here a bit in a bit and a when I mean a bit, I mean a bit, and I'm with United a bit, and I'm with not the Glazers. I'm not with the Glazers. I do not get this whole bullshit club. This club is shit. Like, just from Ronaldo's interview, it tells us that this team is completely has no good relationship. And I get it. And I get it. I personally. But now you say this before the World Cup, right? What about the players who literally are in your team, like Bruno? Did you forget that you were literally saying this to thousands of people, and literally Bruno is watching this today? And what do you think he's gonna feel? The chemistry, you're literally ruining the chemistry of your team. Portugal. You're ruining the chances of the World Cup, and you're ruining the chances of your career and your legacy in United. And you had to do it in one single interview. And I do not like that. Like, completely. And I'm not blaming him here. What if he did this long or months ago? And they literally putting this at the wrong time. I don't know when this was uploaded. I don't know. No, I don't know when this was actually recorded. And I'm still confused. Literally, this whole interview is still confusing to me. I get it. Ronaldo was literally struggling. And I beg him for them to just have a break off from just what happened, what transpired in his life. I get that. And the Glazers, of course, struggled a bit to say yes, and they did not say no complete. They completely said no. But again, it does not explain what Ronaldo did completely. And I promise you, I'm gonna watch part two. I'm gonna watch part two. Maybe gonna live stream. I don't care. Literally, he says, right? He literally says that this does not explain nothing about why he walked off through the preseason, why he didn't play some preseason games. This does not explain nothing, and I promise you, part two is coming, and I'm so happy that's coming tomorrow in my country. Because just to process this is the most hardest thing I've ever encountered. And I'm not even capping. I can't even cap on my mother, bro. I cannot describe the way that you can't even get one single anything, just anything out of this. I and I get it, and I get it. Ronaldo, he's been through a lot, and yes, but this does not explain why he walked off. Two games. You walked off through a preseason game and again the game against Tottenham. This does not explain nothing. I get it. Ten Hag doesn't respect you. I get it. I get it. But stop. Don't act like you. This still makes you look bigger than the club because you're literally going through interview, literally expressing what you feel, and that is not bad in all means. Don't get this wrong. I'm not against this interview. This is entertaining shit when I'm looking at it. Like you thought Arsenal FC was entertaining. This is entertaining as fuck. Like I can't lie. When we were shit, this it was entertaining to watch Arsenal FC. Now it's just entertaining to watch this. But completely. This given to us in September, October, November, not this. And we in November. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to say that, but like they could have given us August, September, October. Why right now? That makes no sense. This is just breaking chemistry for United, breaking chemistry with Ronaldo and United and Portugal. Really, Ronaldo has done this already. I probably think that this was recorded before, and I do not appreciate. I do not appreciate a single thing that has happened in this interview. Do not get me wrong. I do not like this interview at all. Okay, I do. I can't lie. Okay, I can't lie. But this whole interview makes me confused, and to me, I don't know why. Because am I not supposed to enjoy this completely? But I don't get it. I completely don't get it. And I can't wait for part two because then I can fully express my whole intention because I do not get this anymore. I do not get this. I watch football to enjoy. I do not watch it for the controversy that surrounds players. And this goes for the Kylian Mbappe controversy of what he's doing in the club. I do not appreciate it. Literally, I do not appreciate it. These two are acting like they're bigger than the club, which again clearly is right now. But Ronaldo doesn't need to act like this, brother. If you want to be key, if you want to be like Kylian, bro, do television and do this, man. I personally think even at this, maybe if recorded this like last week, if I hear the recorded this last week, this makes me pissed. This makes me more pissed than anything. This last month or the month before. Why upload it now? Nigga uploading it now. Oh my shit. Oh my days, I'm gonna take this straight to from YouTube. Shit. Why is this man uploading it now? Okay, YouTube is gonna get my ass for this, bro. But this is what this thing is making me feel like. Bro. It's making me feel like I don't get it. I really don't, and plus, if he uploaded this last week, I will be pissed. Like I will be pissed at him and like wondering why he uploaded it. But if he uploaded it maybe like last month, I would also ask why this weird man uploaded it this time. So controversy can happen before the World Cup. I get it. You want to hype it, but like, come on. We do not need this kind of hype. The World Cup is already a hype. I don't know, man. If you guys do like this video, just like and subscribe, please. Yo, I don't like get this, but like, yeah, that's what I just wanted to say. I don't have, I do have a lot of things to say about King of Jerry, which is gonna be right very soon, but I still don't know. But but it's nice doing this actually. Really, I can't lie. It's been a very long time since I've actually done a Kicking This with Jerry video. I think I uploaded like 5 months ago. Wait, was it 5 months or 3 months? I don't remember. I think it was in July or August, which again, that I'm very sorry about that. I think that that just me just skipping YouTube kind of ruined kicking this with Jerry, and of course, just ruined my schedule. I can't lie, I'm kind of like the weirdest person right now because just talking about this, I sound like a Mark Goldbridge, and I do not want to sound like that. Like you're not a twin. So yeah, I just wanted to say this and like just completely get off it and like I'm back, guys. I can't lie, I'm actually back. I said this, I'm back like a few times, and I wasn't, but I promise I'll be back. And of course, there's a tight schedule. I'm still doing school right now. I'm actually just studying. And yeah, it's kind of a huge situation. Well, it's a long time. It's been a long time, I'm very happy, I'm just very happy about this year because, I've developed as a person and also as a student footballer. I won best player of the season. I know what I'll show you in the next live stream, I promise. I won best player of the season, and I won best player of the season, and that just helps me a lot with my motivation as a footballer, but as a YouTuber, my motivation was just you guys, and I'm really happy you guys were just you still tuned, you still here. And if you guys are still watching this video, which I'm not seeing you guys there, don't worry, I don't care. I'm just taking this live just for my own sake. I didn't even post anything about just the whole live stream, which again, I'm so glad YouTube gave me the freedom. I kind of suspected that they were going to give me the like just the tools to just increase my like my whole channel. Maybe when I get thousands of subscribers or 100, they actually did say that I needed the tools when I get 100 subscribers. But like I think because YouTube monetized my videos, now they're, oh shit, man, they monetized my videos, and I said they anyway. I changed, man. I can't lie. I changed. You know, also academically, man. Academically, I'm doing well. I'm really doing well, and that's kind of something kind of happy to hear. And just but come on, I've been a YouTuber for 2 years. How can I quit now? I can't lie. I have been thinking about just how am I going to continue this thing of being a YouTuber. I don't want to stay for long on YouTube. Because yeah, that because first of all, my first motivation of YouTube is just to have fun. And I clearly had fun. Sometimes I was a bit very strict about the like and subscribe, but I don't mind now. I feel like I kind of accomplished what I wanted to, and in YouTube, and that makes me very happy. Makes my family happy. My dad, my mom didn't expect this. This year, no one expected me to have the biggest heights I have ever had. Football, academics, and mostly YouTube, and that means so much. And I call like 2022 looks fire. Like I'll remember this year for long, and that means even just completely this moment and the World Cup and just I can't lie, I'm excited for the World Cup, but it's like your boy is not good for this team, but you know what I'm saying. I'm going for I'm going for the team that got thrashed 7-0 with from this team, and of course I'm also going with Argentina completely because bro I love Messi. I love Messi. This guy was my hero since I was 4, 3, right? I was doing the diapers. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. But yeah, I love Messi since a long time. So just seeing him not have like a seeing him have a lost chance for the World Cup kind of deeply disappoints me. But to me, he has his reasons, and that's what I love about him. And it's just really kind of funny, because the first World Cup I watched with him, I think, was 2010. It was 2010 or 2014. It had to be one of those. And my favorite World Cup I watched with Messi was clearly 2014. I literally love this guy. Ronaldo, I can't lie, it had to be 2018 or 2010 because he was such an entertaining guy. But like, you know, was I do not disrespect Ronaldo. I do not hate Ronaldo, and like that's the problem. I never have a grudge on this guy. He's always that guy who, like, he's also really good and also motivated me a lot at some point, with his motivational talks and how he speaks in talking about how he increases his, momentum in how to be a better player. And that helped me a lot though, like just through the years, and I can't say he didn't do nothing about that. And yeah, that's just good. Yeah, and again, I'm still doing the icons. Don't worry, I did not cancel the show. I did not cancel the movie, which again, I am so sorry, guys. The just misinformation. I think I promise you. I promise you. I do not keep secrets. No, I do not. I do not keep my promises, not secrets. I do not keep my promises, which again has happened many times. I hate not keeping promises about like some specific event, and I don't feel completely do that. And I hope you guys understand. It's just me just doing my own thing, football, and I lost my phone. Uh, so that's where the things were. Even the World Cup, but like I'm so glad you guys didn't vote completely on the World Cup icons thingy. I get it. I'm actually glad because I don't have time, and I'm doing this alone. So yeah, it's kind of a stressful thing. But also, I was asked by my friend if I might do live reactions, and the answer is no. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I am absolutely not doing it. I promise you guys. I am not doing it. Okay, I'm not like Doug did. Okay, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not gonna. I do not want to feel like I'm gonna taste promotion. You feel me? So okay, that's so sorry. But you know what I'm saying. Like it's nice to speak to you all, man. Like it's a long time actually. I can't lie. It's a long time. It's nice to see how people like just look at my journey and now I think it's 2 years I've been doing this. It feels like three though. Like I can't lie. It feels like I've been doing this for yeah, I have like but it's just two, and that's a shocking part about this. It's just 2 years. And it seems like I will stop at some point. I'm not lying. I'm not promising anyone that I won't stop because it feels like I will stop at some point. Because even if you can see, I'm focusing on other things besides this, and the whole reason is because it's not COVID anymore. So like yeah. I've been also taking an interest into reading some books. Just this Will Ferdinand book, my boy. Reading about him, one of Ronaldo's closest friends, I could say, because he even said it in an interview. Someone who compliments him is very close. I can say that, with that permission that Ronaldo does appreciate my boy here, and of course Stevie G. I've been reading this book also on how to be a player. Stevie G is kind of someone who captivated me in so many ways. His fantastic moments, his beautiful wife and daughter, just reading about them, and yeah, just he's very captivating as a player because he's also a very great leader, and has so many moments where you can just cherish him, and I kind of really love this guy. He's very committed to a club, and I just want to be like that, be like someone who can also be committed to a club, and like Messi, but not like Messi who didn't kind of commit for a very long time, but you know what I'm saying, and yeah, I can't lie. And if you guys don't want to talk about the icons, if you guys don't want to talk about that, yeah. Nah, man. Like personally, I'm feeling like to do those videos where I used to do some challenges and outside, but like it's always been a problem for me because I don't always have something to like hold the phone. And yeah, I am using my phones to do everything on YouTube, and I've been doing that for years. And I think it's the best method, or the easiest, or the quickest method, just to completely use your phone. And again, I'm so tired. Not as a YouTuber. I am just really so tired. I just came back from an exam. I'm not doing to one tomorrow, so that's why we will be talking. But yeah, you feel me, dog? It's always gonna be like that. It's always gonna be like that. I'm still alive. Because thought I was dead. Yeah, yeah, but life is great, guys. Life is great, and I personally just think, in my honest opinion, at one point you'll be tired of YouTube. And I promise you, this goes to any person who wants to be a YouTuber, go for it. But don't forget, like if you feel like you're gonna be committed, don't lie to yourself, man. I can't lie. I cannot lie. Speaking from someone who wants to be who's experienced with this, was I always felt I was gonna be committed to YouTube for a very long time. And yeah, just not being always there, sometimes this year, mostly this year, just tells me, I'm kind of. Oh yeah, and come on, why all of you for content? I can't lie, I can't lie. I actually, that was my plan, bro. Like when I used to do, and that was kind of a short plan because I didn't do a lot of FIFA content, but yeah, I still have to review FIFA 23. Like, which again is not like something I'm actually gonna be shocked to do. FIFA 23 is kind of a game which I can't lie. I don't want to spoil. I'm not gonna spoil. I don't want to spoil my own opinion. I will do a FIFA 23 review video next year. Don't worry. I'll be going back to FIFA content. Don't worry. I'll be doing some challenges. But like I just do these things on a good phone. Which again, if I try to screenshot, it's just gonna be the shittiest thing I've ever done. It's just personally my opinion. But don't worry. I also started live streaming. Yeah, live streaming games. Yeah, I need to shoot myself, man. I'm gonna commit suicide, bro. Because I do not want to see this. Like, why am I saying this? But yeah, I just completely, just I'm just kind of happy with the way that things are just going, and it's like life is good. I'm kind of good. I've taken some interest away from football. I was also a football guy when you first met me. I think in 2020, I was always a football guy, but now I'm a basketball guy, and yeah. Oh yeah, how can I forget this? I was actually gonna forget something. My friends also wanted me to shout their names out. So, brother Temuka, boy, I'm shouting your fucking name out. Are you happy? Are you happy, boy? Are you happy? Are you happy? Okay, not only him, but like also gift. Shout your name out. I'm not gonna tell you surname. I'm not gonna tell you surname because I know you're gonna try to check. You're gonna tell me the boy. No. And also little, was I gonna say little Nas? That's what I call him, but Narcissus. Narcissus, I wanna shout your name out, boy. My boys. These guys always also very supportive guys, and like as a YouTuber, they're very supportive. And also my friend who I've never seen in a very long time, who's also been my partner since I think we were studying YouTube together. So my boy Tumelo. Hey, new Lord. See, what up, brother? What up? I just chat with him, but I don't talk to him. I don't care. Thank you so much. It feels like I'm retiring though, like how I'm saying thank you so much. Like, yeah. It's just how I feel though. I feel tired. It's just me being exhausted. Like, not before this, I was really exhausted. Like I was like, Oh my days, you know, and like it's just wow. But I'm kind of happy, I'm kind of happy I'm able to do this, weird way, and I'm able to do a live stream, which again, like, this is the whole reason why I actually like did want to quit YouTube for a bit. Like when I first like realized that YouTube were not gonna give me the tools to make me successful on YouTube, and I was like, quit YouTube, man, because these guys, I'm seeing every time posters and bullshit, like posters. Did I say bullshit? Okay, posters and bullshit, right, on like some other channels which are very successful. But like for me, I'm trying to be successful, and I'm actually working to it, and I am being successful. But like they're not giving me the tools to adjust my success, and that's kind of a huge problem. And that was like posters and live streams, and I personally think live streams is very valuable to a YouTuber's longevity. And I've seen PewDiePie do live streams, Speed, who's succeeding at that completely, bro. Speed is just on another level. He's making songs. I was also feeling like to make a song this year. I kind of like that was just my hate. But don't worry, guys. I'm gonna do Bodacious stuff the next year or this year, man. I hope I have the time. Oh, brother, I promise you. We're gonna put NBA in FIFA. NBA players, yeah, that's what I was getting interested in. Well, it's nice. It's nice to see myself on camera. Because I'm actually, I think I turn the camera so I can look at myself, you know, so I can actually see. Sorry if the background is messy. That is not my fault. Okay, so don't look at me. The background's just messy because I can't record in my room as well because yeah, it's also weird. Yeah, but I'm kind of happy, it's kind of like a weird experience, just trying to find something new. Yeah, but like, thank you guys for watching this video. And oh yeah, I still have to answer so many questions, like a Q&A right now. I can't lie. I was also given some questions from my boys um if I'm actually retiring, and again, and you might still be asking that question right now because I didn't give the full detail. Maybe next year. Maybe next year I think I have to quit somewhere in November. I cannot lie. Somewhere in November, December. I'll quit completely. Focus on other things. I'm really tired. Not as a YouTuber. Just right now tired. I sound like sluggish right now. You can even see my voice. Yeah, but I can't wait to do those challenges, football challenges and FIFA shit. Which again was, I think, funny content. I was certainly laughing. I don't know about you guys, in my audience, so you can adjust. But don't worry, I'll inform you because now was we have posters. And also follow me on Insta. I got another account which is Hated Man. And again, all of you were all thinking I'm still on Hated Man too. No, I'm Hated Man 3 now. I was gonna say the N word. I was actually gonna say an N word. I don't know, man. I'm changing. I'm changing completely, bro. That is just kind of weird to me. But yeah, bye. You guys are not gonna leave, aren't you? Oh, bye, guys. See you in the next video. Don't forget, like and subscribe. How do you end a live stream, bro? How do you end a effing live stream? Okay. How do you end this live stream? Are you are you sure that you want to stop streaming? If that means that the stream is still gonna be on the channel, yeah.